Hi guys, I hope you all are having a good weekend so far. I'm happy to be with you to do this week's Sunday school lesson. So, like you guys know, we have been talking about the different characteristics of Jesus. And this week we're talking about how he was a good listener. So, to start, I'd like us all to try a little something real quick. So, just for a few seconds, I want you to be quiet. And while you're being quiet, I want you to listen. And I want you to think about all of the sounds that you hear while you're being quiet. And I'm going to do it too. So just for a second, I'm going to be quiet and I'm going to listen. And I want you to do the same. Okay, so if you guys want to pause and share with each other the things that you heard, that would be a great idea. So I'll tell you what I heard while I was quiet. I heard the wind blowing outside. I heard the ice maker in our refrigerator. I heard the heater running. And I heard a clock ticking. See, if we're really quiet and we really concentrate, we can hear lots of things. So I just wanted you guys to try that little activity to understand what it means to be a listener. So there are so many awesome examples in the Bible of stories where Jesus was a really great listener. And one of the ones that we're going to focus on for this lesson is when Jesus met the woman at the well. So you'll remember that he sat down and he wanted a drink. And the woman at the well was a Samaritan woman, and not someone that Jesus would ordinarily, a Jewish person, would ordinarily talk to. They wouldn't have any communication with each other. But because Jesus was who Jesus was, he sat by the well with the Samaritan woman and had a really long conversation with her. And not only did he talk, he listened. And he was a wonderful listener. So when I started thinking about this story, what came to my mind was this. If Jesus is that good of a listener, then you know what that means? That means that every time that we want to talk to Jesus, every time we want to pray, he's listening every single time. What a wonderful thought to know that no matter what, anytime you want to talk to Jesus, he's listening. So the other thing it made me think about is this. If we're supposed to look at Jesus as our example of how to live, and he is such an excellent listener, maybe we should be too. So I want you guys to think about that. I want you guys to think about how can you be this week? How can you be a good listener? Maybe that means that you have a friend that's having some trouble and they really need somebody to talk to. And you can be the person that can listen. Maybe that means, and I know you probably won't like this one, but maybe that means when your mom or your dad or grandma or grandpa asks you to do something, you listen and you do what they ask you to do. So that's the kind of thing that I want you to focus on this week. I want you to focus on being a good listener, just like Jesus was. And I also want you to remember the very most important thing. Anytime you want to talk to Jesus, he is listening. I hope you guys enjoy the lesson in the classroom. I'll see you soon.